When I say summer, you say glamour, summer, glamour, summer, glamour. Whoa, 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 whoa. I put this shirt on for like every video, okay? I need to stop. Anyway, let's do this.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Megan Victoria. My name is Megan. I'm a pro hair makeup artist, and I put out 2 videos a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. In today's video, we are doing this very, I want to say simple. It's not necessarily simple, but it looks simple. It's like a really nice, clean, perfected summer glam look. It doesn't take a ton of time. We really did work on, though, perfecting the skin, really making sure we had that really beautiful bronzy glow and just like really perfect skin. I left the eyes completely alone except for a little bit of shimmer because I don't know about you, like in the summer, like I'm wearing sunglasses half the time. Like, why am I even doing my eye makeup? Like, you know what I mean? Especially if you're going to a party or anything, it's really nice just to have like that pop on the lips and just that like really nice like statement kind of feature. So we really played up the lips with this like orangey, fiery, corally majesticness happening, and left the eyes totally blank, really perfect skin, and just like a really good look for a summer party or a barbecue. You may have to reapply your lips if you're going to, you know, slam down a burger or whatnot, but you get the point. So if you want to see how we get this really beautiful summer glam makeup look, then please just keep on watching. It's so bright, it looks strange to the light, I can't see anything. Alright, so the very first thing we're gonna do, I've already applied my Skin Fix Serum. As you guys know, that's pretty much how I'm starting my makeup. Pretty much the last like 3 months, I think. Definitely loving that serum. I just think it's the perfect face primer. Then no surprise there, I'm just applying the Flawless Filter all over the face. And then we're gonna take our Matte Velvet Skin Foundation. I love this foundation so much. It is such my like summer foundation, because it is just like heat proof, sweat proof, waterproof, all of the proofs. I just think it looks so good on the skin, and you don't need a ton either. So I'm just gonna mix this whole little mixture of the Flawless Filter and the Matte Velvet Skin all into the skin, and it's just gonna give us that perfect complexion. I just found my big Eve Pearl brush. Oh my god, he's been on this channel for a while. Then you would know that this was the only brush I used for almost like a year for my foundation, and rediscovering it makes me extremely happy. It's just so big, so it really like covers your entire face, which I love. Like, how flawless does the skin look? Like, I'm not over it. It's honestly amazing. Next up, we'll grab a little bit of our Salmon Concealer, no surprise there, and just pop that underneath the eyes. And right in the inner corner and that outer corner, just to really make sure we're getting all that darkness. Now for concealer, I'm pretty out of like all my concealers. I need to like figure that out. But I was doing some cleaning this morning and I found my Cameo contour stick by Pur. I really like the stick, and like, you know, things just kind of disappear from your makeup collection and I don't really know why. So I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighting with this guy and really kind of give the face a lot of dimension, especially when we're, you know, really pinpointing certain features. I really want to make sure that dimension is in the skin. So I'm going to use the highlight side as well. Never mind, 1 second. Back to regular scheduled programming as well. I'm going to just use the deeper side for a little bit of a bronzer action just to start off that process. Then I'm going to just take my F80 Kabuki brush, and I'll start by blending the bronzer in. Then for the concealer side, I have this really great brush. This is in the new QUO brush line. So if you're in Canada, QUO was sold at Shoppers Drug Mart. And it's kind of a brand that kind of died off. Like, it was kind of big. I'm not gonna say big, but I remember like that's what my mom used, and a lot of like moms use this makeup because it was the Shoppers Drug Mart like easy makeup. But they are kind of introducing their line, and especially their brushes. They just came out with so many new brushes, and this one is like my absolute favorite. I need to go get like a few because I like them in my personal makeup kit, but like I've been loving this brush for clients. Like, I just think this brush is phenomenal. So this is the HD foundation brush, and it's in their like original artist kind of collection, and I'm just like a huge fan. So I'm just taking that, and it's really great to kind of just like press and move product, which I love. So I'm not really swiping, but I can kind of just like press and drag, which is perfect. All right, so we've got some nice highlight and dimension to the skin, and then I'm just going to take whatever's left over foundation in this brush and it's just gonna help kind of blend everything super seamlessly together. Okay, and then just to get a little bit of extra brightness underneath the eyes, I'm gonna take that number 12 concealer from Makeup Forever. This one's hella bright because I got this when I was much paler, but I'm just gonna use this to really, again, get that nice dramatic like highlight and contour look going on. I'm gonna just redefine a little bit more of that contour product. I feel like I can kind of build it up now as I'm building up the cheeks a little bit more, and just, you know, layer by layer to kind of build up the intensity that I want. But I wasn't sure exactly how it was gonna blend out, but it's blending out well, so I'm like, okay, I think I can add a little bit more. Alright, so there's lots of dimension happening in the face, so I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder just to set the under eye area. I'm gonna use that same little brush because I love it. I'm just gonna make sure I do a quick little tap with my finger to make sure there's no any wrinkles or like, you know, creasing that's gonna get set in place, because we don't want that. Once we have our concealer nice and smooth, then we can just set that all in place, and we'll go around kind of the center of the face area. Okay, so for bronzer, I'm gonna go back into that Nars palette. You guys know I just love this palette. I totally adore it. So I'm just gonna take a big bronzer brush just so we can get a nice amount of product and really work that all along the perimeter of the face. Doesn't need to be too precise because we're just trying to really warm up the perimeter, just kind of give us that nice tan and glowy look. What's nice about using a cream product is naturally the bronzer is going to adhere a little bit better to the cream, so you're going to get a little bit of extra dimension without having to do like extra work, so you're going to get a little bit more of a chisel, which is nice. And then because I do want a little bit more of a chisel, I'm going to go into the dark bronzer from Pur. This one is pigmented as heck, so I'm going to go into a little bit of a smaller brush, just a blush brush, grab a little bit of that, and then I'm going to lightly just whisk this on the cheeks just to give myself even more of that chiseled cheekbone look, just to intensify it a little bit more. So you can really see how we have like definite like light and shadow in the face, which kind of just gives us more of a glam appeal when we're going for a more simplistic makeup. So that's just really beautiful. Next, I'm gonna just take a little bit of my Gold Rush blush. It's just such a natural looking blush, and I'm just gonna put that right on the cheeks and mixing that kind of into the bronzer. So it'll just give the cheeks a little bit of like color, but nothing too heavy or like pinky to take away like from our bronzy glow. For highlighter, since we use this palette, we're gonna use it again. Just gonna grab the nice highlight shade right here, pop that right on the cheekbones, and really get that nice like C shape, so it really sculpts the actual bones of our face structure, which is really important. It's not just about, you know, putting a stripe of light. You're really trying to kind of sculpt that bone, which is so beautiful. So get that nice C shape so it goes right into the brow and just really kind of curves the bone structure. Then we'll do a little bit on the nose, which has nothing to do with bone structure, I just like it, and right at the tip of the lip. Cupid's bow. Why did I call it the tip of the lip? That's hilarious. Okay, so we are beautifully bronzed and glowy, and I love it. So I'm just gonna take some setting spray. This is the Bare Minerals Dew Mist, so it gives you a little bit of dew, so you're not like fully like mattifying your face. We'll just let this dry, and let's pop on some brows. So for the brows, I'm just doing light feathery strokes with my Pur Brow Pencil, nothing new. And I just want to give the brows a little bit more shape today, because we're going pretty naked. Well, we are going naked on the eyes, so I do want to give them a little bit of shape and fullness just so they kind of really define the eyes, and that will be perfect. So once I do this, I'm just going to set with the Benefit Brow Gel, and we shall move on. Okay, so brows are done. You can see we definitely went for a little bit more defined than I normally do, but I think it just kind of adds to this look because we're not really doing anything on the eyes. When I do like a really poppin' lip, sometimes I'm just like, if I do my eyes, I feel like I look like a Barbie doll, and it can be a look sometimes, but when it's like summer and I want like really soft and pretty, I just like, kind of keep the eyes bare. So what I am gonna do is add this Lancome eyeshadow. It's just really pretty. It's this like gold shimmery color, and I'm just gonna apply that with my finger all over the lid, and I'm gonna kind of just take it up, like really relaxed application. Not adding a crease color or anything. I just want a lot of nice light reflection in like kind of a gold bronzy shade. So that's why I think this one's perfect. And again, just apply it with your finger and nice and simple. I'm gonna make sure I also get it in the inner corner, just so I'm really reflecting that light. Okay, so truly that is it for the eyes. If this stresses you out, put mascara on, it's gonna be okay. But we're gonna move on to the lip, and that's pretty much the whole look. So for lips, I grabbed just a bunch of things in the color family that I wanna play with. So this may be excessive if you just have a lipstick, toss in a lipstick, but we're gonna play and see what happens. So the first thing I'm gonna take is the Plump Line lip liner in the shade Infrared, and we'll apply this to the lip. And because it's summer, a really good tip is just to fill in the lip liner. It just gives your lips a little extra like adhesion. It's just having like kind of that lip liner everywhere for like the lipstick to stick to. Ooh, I kind of like this orange. This is a fun little moment. Okay. All right, so then I'm gonna take my Lancome Drama Matte in Obsessive Red. So it's a little bit more of a pinky red, which I think will balance out like this intensely orange color, but keep it still really bright, and I'll just apply this on top. So as you can see, this has more of like a matte texture. It's like a matte velvet. It's really soft looking, which I do love, but I like gloss. So I'm gonna go in with this Lancome Gloss in, oh god, I can't even read that. What does it say? 382, there we go. And again, it's a little bit more pinky coral, so I think it's just gonna balance it out really nicely. Just give that really luscious sheen. Oh yeah, look at that. That's good. Wow, there's a lot of Lancome in this. This was very unintentional. I was literally just cleaning things this morning and I was like, oh, I should try using this. I should try using that. I think I need like a little bit of a deeper lip liner just to kind of make me feel like it's sealed in. So I also had this code red. I don't know if this is gonna be too red, but we'll see and we'll try it out. I just feel like I need a little bit something more just to kind of clean it up. Yeah, do you see the difference? I don't know if you see it, but it just kind of gives the lips a little bit more shape. And it's also very hard doing this over lip gloss. Very hard. Should have done it earlier, but you know what? You live and you learn. And then a very important step is to take a little brush and just clean up the edges. Okay, so here we have the lip. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like I could use a little bit more bronzer. So before we go any further, I'm going to just go back into that bronzer palette and just zhuzh a little bit more. We can handle it, and actually even a little bit the dark one too. I feel like when you have like that pop and red lip, like you really need like that good bronzer to kind of balance it all out and really like make that statement. And then the very last thing is I'm going to take a little bit of my Derma blend. I was like Dermalogica, Derma E, I don't remember. Derma blend pressed or loose powder. This stuff, watch, like this is magic. So you can see I have a little bit of shine, right? If I just tap this out, this mattifies shine like you wouldn't believe. And especially if you're trying to do that like really poppin' red lip with like, you know, the shine and the sheen, I really want to just mattify where I don't want shine and just keep it in the places that I do. So just on the highlights and just on the lips, it just kind of gives it more of like a perfected look. It's a little bit more purposeful than say you're like natural, like no makeup makeups. So everything kind of has a purpose and a plan, but still a little bit more setting spray. So let's just finish off. Then you zhuzh your hair, you're ready for your party and you're ready for your summer jam. Alright, so there we have it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I actually really like this look. I do my makeup like this a lot in the summer, like really like a pop and lip and then just really natural everywhere else. I just find it looks so polished and looks so put together and you just look like you got your life going on. So I don't know, I really enjoy it. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see any other summer videos or other videos, anything you'd like, then please make sure to use the comment box down below. Other than that, I will see you guys in my next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye! Mwah. Oh, I thought I had lipstick in my hair. Do I? Honestly, I can't even tell. I've been staring into lights for like so long. I actually can't tell.